Rosalind Carter once said, "A leader takes people where they want to go, and a great leader takes people not where they want to go, but where they ought to be." Good morning everyone, I'm Siddardh I'm studying in grade 10D, and yes, I've been elected for the position of Headboy for this year's Student Council, and a big thank you to everyone for giving me this responsibility and deciding that I'm a suitable candidate to take up this important role. Now, I'll not take up too much of your time, since through this pandemic, I've realized that time is a really important resource, which I pretty much used to take for granted before. First, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, the reason why we're all wearing masks and maintaining social distancing, the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic has tested our resilience to its limits, and we've all come out of it, a little battered and bruised, but better than our past selves. You might want to say I'm wrong here, but thinking back, you'll surely find some way in which you're better than your pre-pandemic self. That's our school's theme for the year. Be better for a better world. One person on their own cannot overcome this pandemic. A collective effort of a lot of people going beyond what they thought were their limits is what will make this world a better place. And speaking about the pandemic, everyone's had to evolve and find ways to get on with their academics, their jobs, and a lot more other things. And Samashti has effectively coped up with this major change through its strong philosophies, methodologies, and by introducing a few practices which help all students develop holistically while staying at home. The first is our philosophy of Panchamukhi Shiksha, which focuses on 5 things: being physically fit, intellectually objective, emotionally balanced, morally responsible, and spiritually conscious. This helps students to develop in a balanced manner. The next is flipped classroom, which is introduced, specifically keeping the COVID-19 pandemic in mind. So in flipped classroom, the aim is to shift the lower order thinking skills from the classroom space to the home learning space. So in flipped classroom, teachers research and create short 5-minute videos which students are supposed to watch and finish assignments on. Later, this allows discussion in the classroom and helps students to grasp the concept in an even better manner. And the next is a practice called We Time. In We Time, students bond with each other and get prepared for the day ahead. I personally find this a really good practice, since I wouldn't like to be spun around in a dark room and be asked to find my way out. I'd rather be able to sit, calmly take in everything that's happening, and prepare for what's ahead. These are just the few of the practices that Samashti follows for the students' benefit. So I'm going to be very honest. So I've been really excited for attending this ceremony, since it's been almost 2 years since I've attended any sort of event on school premises. And I've realized that what this investiture ceremony stands for is a strong belief and trust of the school, the student council members. The student council is something that everyone ought to look up to, rely on, and in the event that they need any sort of support, and the student council members will do their utmost to provide it. And as head boy, I'll ensure that the student council acts as a conduit between the students and the management and help Samashti strive to even greater heights. Finally, I'd like to thank our principal, Meera ma'am, our vice principal, Helen ma'am, our headmistress, Sashi ma'am, and all our teachers and all my fellow students for giving me this opportunity and taking out a bit of your time to listen to what I had to say. Thank you, and stay safe, everyone.